Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. This is going to be the drawing for the first music record shop giveaway. I thought July 4th would be a great day to do it, so I just came by the shop here and just want to kind of give you a quick general tour of the shop. Number one, so you guys kind of know, you know, the store and the place that's doing these giveaways, which is pretty awesome. And appreciate everyone kind of jumping on board. I'm not going to go through the names of everyone that entered. If you made a comment on the video, then you know your name's in the hat, so you're good to go. But yeah, first and foremost, happy July 4th, everyone. Had to put on the awesome American flag there, as well as play Real American. Freaking love that song. It always makes me think of Hulk Hogan, of course. It gets me so pumped up every time I hear it. But yeah, happy 4th of July to everyone. And let's just kind of jump into it. I just want to kind of give you a quick basic tour, and then we'll jump into the drawing, the first giveaway from the Music Record Shop here in St. Louis. So forgive me if the camera work is not great, because on my laptop that turns into a tablet, I can't flip the camera, so I kind of have to do it from this side. So if it's a little bit shoddy, I apologize ahead of time. But just kind of give you a general tour of the store here. Probably not going to get a good shot here, but right up front towards the entryway, this is where a lot of the dollar bin records are. And yes, they sit right there near the window, but with the way the buildings are placed here, that window doesn't get a lot of direct sunlight at all. So, sun beating down on the records or anything. And it's also tinted, so no issues there. But just in case anyone's ever kind of thinking about that, but that's where most of the dollar bin records sit. And then you come right here into the main entryway. And again, forgive me for the camera work here. So the very first thing you run into when you come in is actually, the very first thing you run into when you come in is the sanitizing station. Stop, sanitize, which I thought was funny as heck. I'm sorry. But this is the new and used arrivals. So on the left, again, I'm sorry about the camera work, guys. On the left is all the new arrivals, and then the other two are all the new used arrivals. If you go to the other side, that's all the new arrivals that are $2.99 new arrivals, right? So then you swing over to this far wall that sits in front of some of the offices there. As you can see, a ton of different types of sleeves. 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, fitted, more bigger stuff, inner sleeves, just kind of a ton of different 7-inch, 10-inch, just all kinds of stuff there. Right, then the second table that you come into here, those first two rows there is where you have all your autograph stuff. So again, we get a ton of that in, and we rotate it around pretty frequently. And right to the left of that is the just kind of some overstock stuff that's been marked down, which is actually the same on this side too, just kind of some overstock stuff. So you can see some box sets there and a few other things. And again, I apologize about the camera work here. 10-inch, 7-inch, right here. And then again, this is where you kind of make your way into the other main part of the store. I'll just kind of give a little bit of a scan if I can. Right there. So let me see if I can step to this side. It might be a little easier. So right up here through the middle is where you have your rock. So it just kind of starts down there at the end and just comes down all the way around A through Z, the basic rock. This side over here, that first stack there is jazz, and then it kicks into R&B. It just goes all the way around for R&B and soul. As you move to the one here in the center, first set there is soundtracks, and then it kicks into hip hop, and that goes all the way around with electronic there at the very end of it. That's kind of what that section is. And then, of course, you can see with these two, it's just kind of CDs on those two racks. Now, if you go to this far wall over here, the first section there there's a radio station called KSHE, which is a huge rock radio station here in the area. And when they decided to sell off, the collection, they basically brought it here, and we just kind of sold it all in store. So we've been selling it for like the past year or so. So that's kind of all that's left, because it was a pretty huge collection when it came in. So that's what that is. And then kind of continue to go over, you have punk right over there. We're kind of rearranging a few things right now. So, blues, gospel, and world is kind of right in the middle of punk and metal. It's kind of interesting, but as you can see, kind of got a big construction project going on behind there, which will be really cool once it's done. But I'll talk about that maybe later once that's actually up and going. Cassettes are kind of hidden right now because it's back there kind of in the construction area, so you can't really see it. And then over on this side, you have country and folk right over there. And then a new radio station country collection that we got in right over here as well. A nice board that we have set up there so people can write down anything they might want to see or would like to, see come into the store. And Mark tries really hard to fulfill those requests as well. But that kind of gives you a quick snapshot of the store. This corner stays pretty open. You see right now there's kind of t-shirts back over there. But another thing with a lot of the signings and stuff like that, we do a lot of really cool in-stores. So that's one of the nice things about having all these record shelves, if you will, on wheels, because we can roll these things out of the way with no problem. And it's really cool because when we have people come in, they'll set up over here. We can roll all the records, towards the front of the store and create a huge open area. And then we have like the front row will be like a bunch of pillows that'll be on the floor, and the second row will be chairs, and the third row will be high tops. So you can comfortably fit a lot of people in here for really cool in-stores, which is cool. So yeah, so there you go, VC. That's kind of a quick tour of the music record shop. Um, and so yeah, so now let's just jump in and do the drawing. All right, so on to the drawing. Actually, that's kind of neat. I never even thought about trying to get that camera to look like the headphones are on my head. Yeah, so on to the drawing here. It's very bright light. I look like I'm all sweaty, but like I'm not at all. Just my nice chocolatey skin just glowing on camera. Okay, into the drawing. So, as a refresher, basically what we're going to do is, as I mentioned before, everyone who came back to the video and made a comment, your name is in the bag. So, got everybody in right there in the sleeve. Refresher of the rules. First of all, what we'll do is the first name I pull out, that person will get third pick. Okay, so basically the last pick. The second name I pull out, they'll get the second pick. The last name I pull out, they will have first pick of which one of these items that they want. And again, as I kind of mentioned before, something that I'll eventually have to work out because, again, Mark is just kind of giving this stuff away just because he wants to be a part of the vinyl community and just kind of do something nice for the music lovers. So the international shipping thing will be something that we'll have to figure out kind of how to handle that, or if we'll be able to kind of do that. But I obviously I don't want to exclude people that are overseas, but it is something that we'll have to kind of figure out because that's not a cost that I want to put back on Mark for him just being generous. So sorry about the light. There's a huge skylight right here. So sometimes there's a cloud that goes over and the sun goes down, but excuse me, or gets a little shade for a moment. But anyway, just a quick refresher of what the prizes are going to be. So one of the picks that you will have is, let's see here, 50 outer sleeves, 3mm outer sleeves, along with 54mm anti-static inner sleeves as well. So those two together will be one pick or one prize. Sun O, that will also be one prize. Find a safe place to set those down. Neil Young Dub Egg be a prize. A copy of Weezer Pinkerton, and a couple of autograph LPs. So excuse there, autograph copy of her LP there. And for some of you metalheads, a copy of Necronomicon autographed by the band there as well. Which again is typically we've been selling those for $40 a pop. So another nice little piece there. So those will be the prizes for this first drawing. We'll definitely kind of mix up the prizes. Next time, maybe I'll see if Mark's will maybe throw in some T-shirts or something like that. We have kind of some neat, music record shop type of T-shirts. And then also too, maybe I'll focus on, maybe kind of getting some more just used or OG stuff in there too, because I know there's a lot of people in the VC too that don't like necessarily collecting new vinyl as much. But yeah, again, this is just a giveaway, so let's not get too, whatever about it. So anyway, let's just kind of dive right into it. So the person that will get the first pick, if I can get one out of here, is going to be 33 RPM vinyl. So small, you could probably barely see it, because I can barely see it. I don't know why I wrote it so small. But 33 RPM vinyl, you will get the third pick out of that bunch. So the next person who will get the second pick is, Sean. Sean Cecilia collects Sub Pop, has the second pick. And then the first pick, person who gets their absolute choice on what they want to pull, is going to be Jeffrey Rusnot. Jeff won first pick there. So those are the three winners of the first drawing. And again, we're going to be doing this one pretty frequently as well. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep these probably doing them frequently enough. I'm just going to keep these on hand, so if anyone from here enters the next one, I'll automatically have tabs made, and we'll just kind of keep this thing rolling with the giveaways. So next one that'll probably come like in just a week or two, I'll grab a different bunch of prizes out of the shop, and we'll just kind of do the same thing. Just set up a very simple type of thing to enter in, and kind of go from there. But yeah, again, thanks VC. Appreciate you guys kind of jumping on board this. Definitely want to give a big thanks to Mark and the Music Record Shop for just wanting to donate something and be a part of the VC. Again, if you get a chance, musicrecordshop.com. Make sure you go there, check out the website. If you have any questions about anything there, always feel free to kind of drop us a line. Constantly putting new stuff on there. Matter of fact, that's really what my job is here, period, is with all the new collections and stuff that comes in. My job is basically putting stuff online, putting stuff on the websites. I should say, I actually input it on Discogs, and then we kind of try to connect the Discogs and the website too. So make sure to go to Music Record Shop on Discogs as well. I think right now we have right at 3,600 pieces or something like that we have listed on there. So a ton of stuff. But yeah, thanks VC. Appreciate it as always, and we will see you on the next Music Record Shop giveaway. All right, take care, guys.